It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And Greg, looking at the standings early on in this season, what would you tell teams that have gotten off to a rough start?
That it's a marathon and not a sprint. There's no reason to panic and look to make big changes yet. Plenty of time to come together and right the ship.
Rose. Count that bucket.
How about the touch right there, guys? I mean, when Rose gets a chance to go with the floater, he takes advantage of it.
Here's Stuckey. By Villanueva. Just 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Wise can't hit. And so it's Dang bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Yeah, and for them that was a bit embarrassing, so expect them to come back with a point to prove tonight.
About a minute played so far here in the first. And here is Stuckey. Hamilton outside. The shot will not fall. Korver with the defensive effort. It's taken away by Wallace. Stuckey passes to Villanueva. Misses from short range.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Here's Dang. Rip Hamilton with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Rose against Stuckey. And he drops it in from the low post.
Love the heart that Stuckey plays with. I mean, this guy gives it all the time. Never afraid of working his way inside for the close-range bucket.
Now here's Rose. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Outside Dang. Korver against Hamilton. 4 on the shot clock. Rose attacking. Basket counts. Rose has got 6.
You didn't think Rose would back down from some contact now, did you guys? Playing with a high level of intensity.
Rose against Stuckey. Pass to Villanueva. Shoots over Korver. Villanueva with the bucket.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Outside Rose for 3. Here's Noah. And finally they hit one.
Boy, it's hard to replace enthusiasm. It can take you so far, and the passion Noah plays with, hustling on the offensive glass, scrappy on the defensive end as well. He's fun to watch.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
And checking out some numbers for Carlos Boozer. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 19 points a game last year, 11 rebounds and 3 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Hamilton outside. Pass to Wise. Here is Stuckey. Hamilton outside. Stuckey setting the pick for Hamilton. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Down low. Nice D from Rose.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Tell you what, Rose can get flashy with the best of them.
Now Stuckey. He had 15 points last outing. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Can they get it? Rose with the puck. And he drives in. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's Stuckey. Here's Hamilton. That three off the mark.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Rose against Hamilton. And finished off by Noah.
And just throw it up high and let Noah go up and find it with that length.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. At this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. Number one, the Bulls.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Corver against Hamilton. Pass to Stuckey, trying to end the drought. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Now Rose. Outside Dang. Here's Boozer, and the Bulls tack on two more.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pistons trail by 15. Now here is Hamilton. Still yet to score. Shot clock at 5. Villanueva with a screen on Corver. Here's Hamilton. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Stuckey against Rose. From the top of the key. And it falls over the rim and in. Rose has got 12 points in the game.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Stuckey outside. Pass to Hamilton. Over Corver. Detroit, no good that time either.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Boozer. Rose with the ball. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Rodney Stuckey with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Detroit making a switch here. Monroe's checked in. Dang kicks to Rose. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Stuck. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
Boy, I love seeing Stuckey earn these types of foul calls. He's smart, he's tough, he's physical, and uses his body.
Now here's Rose. He's covered by Moon. Rose against McGrady. Rose, good. Rose has got 16.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
McGrady dishes to Villanueva, and Gibson sends it back.
What an emphatic denial. I think he loved knocking that one away.
Bogans kicks to Rose. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Brewer. Over McGrady, and it's Chicago scoring again.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Nice physicality displayed by Monroe to set that shot up.
Gibson the screen. To the inside. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that. Substitution on the court.
For 3, Gordon. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about...
And so it's Chicago, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Chicago.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And the basket by Rose.
There's no defense for that, guys. I mean, whenever Rose hits this shot, you just got to tip your hat to him and shake his hand.
Here's McGrady. Rose with the block.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
First one falls for. Unfortunately, 2009 first overall pick Blake Griffin missed all of last season with a knee injury.
And thankfully, he is back this year. Griffin is an incredible athlete, already one of the best dunkers in the league. I cannot wait to get a full season of his talent.
Scalabrini's checked in for the Bulls. Pass to Villanueva. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Rose with the block. And he's able to get it back. Here's Monroe. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Sharp move right there, getting the defender to bite on the pump fake.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. Omerash, he's checked in for the Bulls. And he sinks the 2nd. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the 2nd quarter. Gordon against Rose. Left side, Gibson. Brewer finds Rose. 5 to shoot. Gibson a screen. Rose passes to Gibson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, he's experienced at running screen and rolls, isn't he, guys? I mean, Rose is a pro at picking the defense apart in pick and roll situations.
Rose against Gordon. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Monroe's shot is good. Monroe's got 6.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Rose. And Rose throws it down hard.
You know, once he starts going downhill, Rose is impossible to stop. He doesn't settle for simple layups. He's throwing that thing down.
Pistons trail by 20. Out left to the wing. McGrady outside. Screen by Villanueva. Inside. Brewer with the steal. Rose against Gordon. Now here's Rose. He's guarded closely. Outside Gibson. Bulls moving the ball around. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Brewer. Detroit with the rebound. On the wing, Ben Gordon. He's covered by Rose. 3 minutes of action so far in the 2nd quarter. Here's McGrady. And a miss there on the triple. The Bulls leading by 20. Here's Bogans. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
The Bulls have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Joakim Noah is checked in for Usher. And it's Korver in for Brewer. And Detroit with a change here, too. Allen's checked in. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Lonnie Brewer's checked in for Keith Bogans. Aldridge, he's checked in for Detroit. Here's Monroe. He has 6. Pass to Maxiel. Now Aldridge. He's covered by Rose. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Joakim Noah. And a lot of head coaching changes, Greg, coming into this season. In all, 8 teams with the new voice in charge.
And last year, a lot of turnover as well. By the end of the season, it wouldn't surprise me, Kevin, to see those changes extend to over half the league's teams. It's kind of part of the job now.
Here's Rose. And he gets it to go. Rose has got 24.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
To the left wing. Gibson against Maxiel. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
And a moment here to see the numbers on Derrick Rose. A very nice season for him last year. And he ranked in the top 15 in points per game. One of the league's premier offensive threats.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists. Just does a great job of getting everyone involved. Watson, he's checked in for the Pistons. And he's good on the 3-ball.
He flashes his touch from deep there.
The Bulls leading by 20. Pass to Noah. Back to Rose. 5 on the clock. Korver with it. Lets it go with a 3. And that's collected by Maxiel.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. It takes defense so seriously. Noah's showing he can be a pest out there.
Richard Hamilton.
There's Gordon with the 3. It's hauled in by Noah. Noah's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. And the foul on Rose. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's his 2nd foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Hamilton against Korver. Monroe sets a screen for Hamilton. Monroe right side. And it's Monroe finishing it off.
Boy, gets rid of it so quickly. Excellent passing ability.
Rose looking around. It's stolen by McGrady. Korver against Hamilton. Rose with the block. To Brewer. Rose against Hamilton. Korver kicks to Brewer. Outside Rose. 6 to shoot. Sweet little floater. Rose has got 28.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Gordon, the pass to Monroe. Noah with the block. Gibson finds Brewer. To the paint. Here's Rose. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Rose has got 30 points.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Here's Monroe. What a terrific move that was. Bulls leading by 22. Here's Rose. 30 points in the game. Korver kicks to Rose. Back to Korver from downtown. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 7th assist in the game. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Monroe sets a screen for Gordon. Out to Monroe. Gordon goes in. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Pistons. On Tuesday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Boston Celtics. And then on Wednesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta.
And that game against the Warriors, that one's going to be the 7th game of the season, almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Boozer comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Dang in for Brewer. Here's Rose. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
When Rose is attacking, guys, I mean, the defense has to act. He puts them on their heels.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Ben Gordon.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Villanueva with a screen on Rose. Stuckey passes to Villanueva. Here's Hamilton. Detroit, no good that time either.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Stuckey against Rose. Back to Dang. Korver dishes to Rose. The kick out to Dang, and stolen by Hamilton. Here's Wallace, and Wallace slams it in.
Wallace going up hard and strong for the throwdown. Major athleticism.
Rose in the post. He's guarded by Stuckey. That one goes. Count it. Rose has got 33 points.
Relentless at the offensive end. This is a one-man wrecking crew.
Stuckey against Rose. Villanueva with a screen on Rose. To the middle. Stolen by Boozer. Oh, and here he comes. Noah all alone.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And the Pistons making a change here. Monroe's checked in.
And how about that quiet confidence with which Noah plays? A long, skilled defender who also chips in occasionally on the offensive end.
Pass to Hamilton. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Korver. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Noah. The second effort. Bang for three. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Pass to Villanueva. Stuckey outside. Shot clock at 6. And Villanueva kicks to Stuckey. Off target with the open look. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Outside Rose. Back to Boozer. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Boozer is a handful for defenses, which is why they compromise by fouling.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
And, well, Detroit shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times.
And so cunning on the drive. Hamilton sees an opening and just slashes in there.
Stuckey against Rose. Pass to Boozer. That one falls. That's now 8 points for Carlos Boozer.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Stuckey with it. Boozer picks him up. Stuckey can't get it to go.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Shot by Villanueva, no good. The Bulls shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Rose. Here's Noah, and finished off by Noah.
Oh, how about that powerful finish by Noah attacking the rim.
Detroit's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Nice shot by Hamilton. Hamilton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Pass to Korver, and stolen by Hamilton. And Rodney Stuckey the bucket on the assist by Hamilton. Stuckey's got his second basket of the night.
Love how Stuckey gets his puppies up and down to move in transition.
Rose against Stuckey. Rose kicks to Boozer. Now here's Dang. Outside Rose to the inside. Shot's good by Boozer. Boozer's got 10 points.
And there's a lot of strength behind Boozer's game, so the inside contact won't deter him.
And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. That's on Joakim Noah. For Detroit, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for Chicago. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. We'll return shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. That's to Villanueva. Here's Wise. He's covered by Dang. Hamilton with a screen on Dang. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Luol Deng. For Detroit, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Wise. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time.
Cashing in on these trips is a crucial part of any game plan. Free throws can add up fast.
Stuckey against Rose. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Hamilton. Chicago grabs the miss. Hoosiers got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Stuckey. Last season's performance for him. Put up about 16 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Monroe's checked in for Detroit.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
Stuckey against Rose. Now here's Stuckey. Defense right on him. Misses in close. And Chicago shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Rose against Stuckey. It's Rip Hamilton on the wing. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. Hamilton's got 8 points.
Boy, he can let it loose. The quick release shown by Hamilton that time.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And it's Corver in the corner. It's stolen by Rose. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, Rose plays with an angry physicality, which is really hard to match up against.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that.
Rose hits them both. And here is Stuckey. 6 points for him. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Jacks up a 3. No good from Hamilton.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Rose passes to Deng. Rose against Stuckey. Shot from 12. Rose. Good. Rose has got 8 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Hamilton, the pass to Stuckey. And here is Villanueva. Pistons passing it around. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Stuckey against Rose. Here's Korver for 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Monroe's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Hamilton. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. Hamilton's got 10.
And that's exactly what Stuckey does best. One of the things he does really well is find open teammates and whip the ball to them right on time.
On the wing, Korver. Back to Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He had to fade back on that one, but still got it to go. Rose has got 45 points. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
No good from Hamilton. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Wise. Hamilton dishes to Stuckey. And Villanueva has it in the corner. No good with the triple. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Chicago. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
A guy that usually likes to work in close. Boozer noticed the soft coverage and able to knock that one down from the mid-range.
Stuckey against Rose. Down low, here's Monroe, and Craig Monroe with the slam.
And, you know, Stuckey really puts some mustard, some heat on his passes, does a great job setting up his teammates.
Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Rose. Count it, good. Rose has got 47 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Stuckey outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
And Stuckey, a physical guard, someone who's not afraid of the contact on the way up.
At the line for 2.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Pass to Rose. Into the lane, and that one drops.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Chicago making a switch here. Brewers checked in. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Bulls?
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
No good from Hamilton. Bulls have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's Rose. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Well, he's filling it up right now. Getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Detroit's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Korver against Hamilton. To the paint. And Monroe, bucket on the assist from Richard Hamilton. Hamilton's got 3 assists tonight. Rose against Stuckey. Rose hits the bucket. Rose has got 54 points.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Pass to Stuckey. Now here's Villanueva. He's covered by Boozer. Villanueva passes to Wise. Villanueva with it. Here's Hamilton. Derrick Rose grabs the miss. Rose has got 6 rebounds in the game. Drives to the hoop. And the rebound goes to Villanueva. Pistons shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Hamilton, right side. Lots of room. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. Hamilton's got 7 points for the quarter. For Chicago, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Here's Noah. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Hamilton outside. Trying to get open is Monroe. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they... Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. We'll watch the Portland Trail Blazers in this one as they go up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. I'm Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Portland Trail Blazers. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And here's Rose, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Pass to Dang. And stolen by Aldridge. And now running up the court, Miller pushing it up. And good that time.
Miller operates opportunistically when the break is on. Very good in transition.
Rose kicks to Corbin. Over Roy. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Clark, how long does it take to get acclimated for players starting a season with the new team?
Yeah, I think there are a number of factors that go into that, Kevin. What's the culture like? What's the makeup of the team? How good is the leadership on the squad? What kind of veterans are present? And does your style...
Look at that!
Oh, my goodness! Watch out!
I mean, look at Rose pushing it up the court, full speed, not giving anyone a chance to catch it.
Looking at Portland, they took a win in their last game against New York. Aldridge with a screen on Rose. Miller against Rose. Rose with the block. Dang goes in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Brandon Roy.
And Dang brings a lot to the table. I mean, a terrific defender, and he's very reliable as a scorer at all three levels.
Dang hits them both. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Now, here's Roy. Aldridge with a screen on Korver. Here's Roy. Derrick Rose grabs the miss.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Derrick Rose.
You can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Pass to Korver, over Roy, and there's Korver on the assist by Rose.
And this is what makes Korver so effective, his ability to take and make shots quickly.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And looking now at some numbers for Noah. Good season for him last year. Last season put up about 10 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. You can't understate his impact on the backboards.
Right. I mean, that's where he's one of the best in the business. Hard to outfight him on the glass.
Portland, no good that time either. The Bulls leading by 8. Outside Korver. And stolen by Miller. Batum wide open. He fires. And nothing is falling for him right now.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Down low. Here's Boozer. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists now tonight.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Pass to Miller from 18 feet away. Camby dishes to Miller, and Boozer with the block.
And some aggressive defense from Boozer, just attacking that shot.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And they were third in terms of opponent scoring per game. Other teams had a hard time handling the intensity they displayed defensively.
And Greg, what stands out to me the most is their turnover ranking. They were never careless with the ball, never played out of control. Miller, the pass to Batum. Back to Miller. Portland moving the ball around. And slam dunk by Camby.
Boy, the timing and the pass itself. Miller spot on with that feed.
Rose with the ball. With the drive. Noah dishes to Rose. Over Miller. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Rose has got 6.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Dang for three. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got assist number 5 here tonight. And so Miller will bring it up for Portland. Down by 15. This their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And their series last year was a bit of a comparison between the two conferences. Both were in the middle of the pack.
Well, you said it. I mean, often it's the teams that are in the middle of the pack in their conference which more accurately show the conference's strength than a team at the top or the bottom. At least that's how I like to look at it.
Pass to Campbell. Korver against Roy. It's Miller on the wing. Clock at 6. Over Rose. Looking to end the run. And a dunk by Aldridge.
Boy, at 6'11", Aldridge makes this look really easy. All he needs is the right positioning, and it's over.
The kick out to Dang. Pass to Boozer. Now here's Rose. Back to Boozer. Stolen by Canby. And here we go with Batum heading to the hoop. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
Boy, the quick feet and long strides of Batum, especially lethal in the open court.
Rose looking around. The three from Korver. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Kept alive. Canby passes to Batum. Outside Roy. Batum against Dang. Aldridge kicks to Batum. Outside Roy. 6 on the shot clock. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got 3 assists now in this one.
Good to see Roy knocking it down from long range, wanting to be a bigger threat than that.
And the basket by Rose.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Outside Roy. Pass to Miller. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Rose against Miller. Pass to Roy. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
Roy has a special knack for drawing fouls. He's really excellent at getting defenders off balance and forcing them to foul him.
Matthews, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. Bulls leading by 12. Here's Rose. 10 points for him. Good. Rose has got 12 in the game.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
He lobs it up and slam dunk by Canby.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Here's Roy, and then Roy with the jam.
Oh, man, Roy can fly.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Rose against Miller. Rose in the post. Noah. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Rose with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Chicago making some changes. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Brewer comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Watson in for Kyle Korver. And then for the Trailblazers, Greg Oden. He's checked in for Campbell. Cunningham comes in for Aldridge. And Rudy Fernandez is subbed in for Andre Miller.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Pass to Fernandez. And here's Matthews from the arc. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Ready to fire right off the catch. Excellent shot prep.
Here's Rose. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
You know, with top-flight ball handling skills, Derrick Rose can get really creative scoring the rock.
And Fernandez kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Matthews. Back to Cunningham. Brewer grabs the board.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Rebound by the Trailblazers. 1:25 left in the first quarter of the game. Now Fernandez coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Pass to Cunningham. Trailblazers moving the ball around. 3 on the clock. Launches a 3. And it's Fernandez missing. Chicago leading by 15. 58 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pulls up on the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Rose has got 20 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Shot on the wing, and Brandon Roy, the bucket on the assist by Cunningham. And that's now 9 points for Brandon Roy. Here's Rose, and Oden sends it back.
Oh, great block from Oden, and this is the type of defender he's capable of becoming.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
To the paint, and stolen by Oden. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
Wesley Matthews. 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And Rose throws it down hard.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Bulls. He provided some serious rim protection in that quarter. Good luck getting a shot over this guy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Batum against Rose. It's Ronnie Brewer on the wing. Rose against Batum. Elbow shot is on the way. Batum gets a hand on it. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Thursday, they'll host the New York Knicks. Then on Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Boston, where they'll take on the Celtics.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, that's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
Scalabrini's checked in for the Bulls.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Batum against Rose. And that one is good. Rose has got 24.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Oden inside. Gibson on him. And here's Cunningham. 11 points for him in that last game against New York. And the #1 pick overall, John Wall. And 2008 top pick, Derrick Rose. Clark, a lot of explosive athletes coming in at the point guard position.
And you know what, Kevin? I would add the 4th pick in 2008, Russell Westbrook, to that list now. Honestly, those 3 players rank right up near the top when you talk about the most athletic point guards of all time.
Omerash, he's checked in for Scalabrini.
And that's just strong, tough action from Rose there. Staying in control and getting the job done with authority.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances.
Oden with a screen for Batum. Pass to Fernandez. Oden dishes to Batum. Drains it from beyond the arc. Batum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Batum is a great spot up threat. He's quick to get it off, and the stroke is pure.
Looking now at some numbers for Rose. He had a strong showing last season. He's averaged 20 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. What nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Rose against Batum. Now here's Rose. He's tightly guarded. Basket good. Here is Fernandez. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Trailblazers third.
Free throw shooting for this team has become a real priority. They put in the work, and they make the most of their opportunities at the stripe.
Portland moving the ball around. Low block shot. The rebound by Gibson. Chicago leading by 12. Here's Rose, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Fernandez from outside. Rose with the rebound. Rose has got his 4th rebound in this one. Driving the lane and finished off by Rose.
You know, once he starts going downhill, Rose is impossible to stop. He doesn't settle for simple layups. He's throwing that thing down.
Outside Matthews. Batum for 3. They get it again. Oden. And it's Oden finishing it off.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Outside Batum. Oden kicks to Batum. Second chance shot. Ashik comes up with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Rose. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Rose has got 13 points now in the quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Outside Matthews. Oden with a screen for Matthews. Nice move. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Rose.
You know, sometimes you have to go through the defender. That's what he tried to do there.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Chicago making some changes. Noah comes in for Omer Ashik. And it's Korver in for C.J. Watson. Portland also making some changes. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Oden. Aldridge comes in for Dante Cunningham. And it's Mills in for Nicholas Batum. Now here's Mills. He's covered by Rose. Portland no good that time either. Chicago leading by 14. Outside Gibson. Pass to Brewer. Outside Rose. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Matthews. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Matthews has got 8 points.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Outside Rose. Right side Korver. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And the Bulls lead by 15.
And this is Korver's shot. Continues to knock down that tray ball. He's as consistent as it gets from here.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Carlos Boozer's checked in for Gibson. And it's Dang in for Brewer. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Johnson, he's checked in for Patty Mills.
Just reeled the defense in there. They thought he was going to get rid of it, and he pulled up instead.
Rose against Johnson. Rose passes to Boozer. Over Aldridge. And there's Carlos Boozer on the assist by Rose. Rose has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's Johnson. Pass to Camby. The fader. And again, it's Portland converting.
Good job offensively, creating a nice look inside.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. 17 points was their biggest margin. Dang gets a wide open look. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, you got to run Dang off that 3-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple thanks to that fast release. Johnson kicks to Fernandez. Camby, a screen on Korver. Fernandez, the pass to Camby. He gets that one. Camby's got 4 points this quarter. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from him.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So it'll be Derrick Rose shooting. They get Marcus Camby. A different look now for Portland. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Matthews. Roy comes in for Rudy Fernandez. And Andre Miller is subbed in for Armand Johnson. To the middle, here's Camby, and slam dunk by Camby.
Punishing the rim, and maybe some feelings with that one.
Miller against Rose. Takes it inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Andre Miller.
Boy, this is peak Rose at his best. An attacking, slashing guard who breaks down the defense easily.
Trailblazers trail by 18. Pass to Campbell. Now Roy. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And they were ranked 3rd in opponent field goal percentage. We see a lot of teams get lazy at the defensive end, but not this group last season.
And rebounding, we just talked about. I did a night out. They controlled the boards. Nobody could match their energy in that department.
And you have to appreciate the work ethic that Roy has, a true gym rat, and this guy just wants to get better.
Outside Dang. Back to Rose. Double team on Rose. Korver gets a wide open look. Again, Chicago.
Set him up so they can knock him down.
Trailblazers trail by 18. Pass to Aldridge. No good on that one. Good D by Boozer.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Dang with the bucket.
We all know how Rose can score the ball, but sometimes I think we dismiss how good of a passer he is.
Roy against Korver. Pass to Miller. To the inside. And Aldridge slams it in.
That is a well-executed play. Nice timing on the roll.
Bulls leading by 18. Now here's Rose. And he's got 41. Outside Dang. Batum with the steal. Jumps up. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
And Batum throwing it down with ease.
Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Bounce pass from Rose. Here's Dang. Got it. Good job in the low post. Dang's got 7 points for the quarter.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Pass to Batum. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Batum. And the dunk by Aldridge.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Chicago making a switch here. Watson's checked in.
A moment now to see the stats for LaMarcus.
And so it's Chicago with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Miller. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Miller's got the first bucket of the third here for the Trailblazers. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Chicago. The kick out to Dang. Boozer dishes to Rose. Just 5 on the clock. Dang for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Camby's got his 5th rebound in this one. Miller, the pass to Batum. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Batum. Looking for Aldridge, he gets it there. And Aldridge slams it in.
Nice instincts in these pick and roll sets. Batum taking whatever passing lane he sees.
Here's Rose, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Marcus Camby.
Got the benefit of the whistle on that play.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. Both free throws good from Rose.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
Pass to Aldridge. Batum with the ball. Aldridge with a screen on Dang. Here's Batum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, you know, Batum certainly has the ability to score inside.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Nicholas Batum. Chicago leading by 17. Outside Rose. And Rose throws it down hard.
Tell you what, Rose can get flashy with the best of them.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Rose against Miller. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Rose has got 5 rebounds tonight. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Outside Korver. Knocks down the 3 ball. Korver's got 16.
He's got that hot hand now, and he's as dangerous as anybody who's ever shot the ball in this league.
Roy passes to Campbell. Down low, here's Aldridge. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Carlos Boozer. This is his first free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the strike.
Chicago with the ball. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Here's Rose. And Rose throws it down hard.
You know, if you're the defense, that's all you can do. Rose is just a force on the offensive end.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside, Batum. Aldridge down low. He's covered by Boozer. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. Number 1, the Bulls.
They had such a strong presence in the paint. Just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And Aldridge's turnaround, Jay, for a guy of his size, is absolutely wicked. And he's also very effective down on that low block.
And the second free throw, good. Chicago leading by 22. Outside Rose. Driving to the basket. Camby with the block. Outside Roy. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Well, I would think Roy has to be pleased with his play right now. It always feels good when you find your rhythm out there.
Rose double team. Korver kicks to Dang. Shot clock at 6. With the shot. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Chicago's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Rose. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Rose has got 49 points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Rose against Miller. That's tipped. It's stolen by Rose. Goes up. And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Boy, he's an absolute blur. Derrick Rose, cat-like quickness.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Up top, Batum. He's covered by Dang. Camby against Noah. Miller outside. Rebounded by Korver.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Rose attacking, and Rose throws it down.
Rose excels at driving and controlling his body in the air. A unique blend of power and athleticism.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Portland. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Kind of like what Rose has done this one so far.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Bonnie Brewer's checked in for Luol Deng. Batum finds Miller. Brewer with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Rose. And finished off by Rose.
A flash of that athleticism yet again. It's clear Rose enjoys getting up and punching it down.
The Trailblazers shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Miller, the pass to Campbell. Looks for Miller. Gets it to him. Outside Roy. They need this. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Roy's got 19 points.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Miller surveying the floor. Aldridge can't get it to go.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Crafty move. And yep, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Now here's Batum, covered by Brewer. To the paint, here's Aldridge. He can't get that one to fall. Boozer with the defensive effort. Rose against Miller. And another one.
And he's inching closer to the mark of fourth most 60-point games ever.
It is so rare to see a player who can dominate a matchup as often as he has in his career. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
The turnover total in the first half, only one, but a totally different story here in the second.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Dante Cunningham's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Matthews in for Andre Miller. Rose against Roy. Batum with the steal. And oh, here we go. Batum's got it. Galloping the fast break chance.
What a play. That's how you finish the break.
Stolen by Camby. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Rudy Fernandez is checked in for the Trailblazers.
Rudy Fernandez.
From deep. Rebound by Rose. Rose has got 8 rebounds in this game. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Camby with the block.
Imposing his will defensively. A rejection like that can get in the shooter's head.
Clock at 6. Here's Rose. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Brewer, how he performed last season. Was in at about 9 pounds.
Back in for Noah. Johnson comes in for Boozer. And it's Watson in for Kyle Korver. Cunningham. And he drops in the layup off the second bucket of the night.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Roy against Rose. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. To the middle. Here's Camby. A second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Ronnie Brewer.
Well, I tell you what, a long, intimidating defender who rebounds and blocks shots at a high.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort.